Alexa, Cortana, Siri. Have you ever thought about how many of our AI voice assistants have such feminine names and voices? The gendering of digital helpers encourages stereotypes of women as domestic and subservient. Would a gender-neutral voice solve the problem, or are there more fundamental ways in which AI embeds inequality in its code? Is this why artificial intelligence is a feminist issue? We are the Women in Data Science and AI team, part of the public policy programme at the Alan Turing Institute, the UK's National Institute for Data Science and AI. We conduct data science and social science research through a multidisciplinary lens, exploring the ethical, economic, and governance-related issues stemming from the underrepresentation of women and marginalised groups in AI. We provide data-driven insights informing policy measures aimed at increasing equity in AI in the UK and globally. Bias can sneak into various stages of an AI's development, where inequalities in the world are built into seemingly neutral machine learning systems. As an example, let's consider AI as a hiring tool in the tech sector, where automation is increasingly used in recruitment. Machine learning systems are fed data to learn and predict outcomes. For hiring, data comes in the form of CVs. But what happens when the majority of CVs come from men in male-dominated industries? The algorithm is fed by historical discrimination, creating a feedback loop whereby new systems replicate old patterns. By being fed biased data, the machine learns to make biased decisions. Bias also creeps in via human design decisions around algorithm development, data labeling, and modeling, as the team developing these HR tools bring their own values, priorities, and assumptions into the process. AI systems are biased because they are human creations. If a member of the team had recognized that the CVs underrepresented diverse groups, then decisions to augment the data could have ensured more inclusive representation. Bias also enters the tool during its deployment. Fewer women apply to tech jobs, reflecting both the STEM talent pool and the culture of these workplaces. This reinforces the feedback loop whereby gender bias is built into the broader AI ecosystem of which the tool is a part. Gender, and other biases, are embedded in the foundations of all the technologies we interact with on a daily basis, from gendered streaming service viewing recommendations and ads, to potentially more harmful systems deciding who gets welfare approval, is charged with crimes, or is diagnosed with a disease. Algorithmic bias, like human bias, can result in unfair outcomes which spread quickly at a large scale. These biases are not a result of bad intentions, but rather to do with AI's fundamental structure. The path to just AI is a long one, because society is still a long way from equality. But the good news is that our project is part of a larger network that includes AI scientists, feminist scholars, and government and industry stakeholders who are working on solutions. These include increasing diversity in the tech industry, developing technical and non-technical bias mitigation methods, and building AI ethics and governance frameworks. It is crucial that we get ahead of this now, before flawed technologies become irreversibly integrated into the fabric of society. Our project promotes participatory and democratic practices of responsible, ethical, and fair AI design. Tech should work for everyone, and we have the opportunity to shape it for a better and more inclusive world.